so it is now 11 o'clock in the morning. Last night I was working until 1:30. I got in at 2 o'clock. Kind of in my bed for 2:10ish. I just took the makeup off and went straight to bed. But obviously with going to bed like just after 2 o'clock, I wouldn't be able to, oh god, start already. Oh, sorry, I wouldn't have been able to have a decent sleep if I was getting up with Jack at like 7-8 o'clock in the morning. So he has went up to his grandparents this morning. I mean, I could have done it. It wouldn't have been like, if it needs to be done, it will need to be done. But they were really good this morning. They said, oh well, if you're not getting in until that time in the morning, we'll take him for the morning. So he's up there now, but he is going to come back down this afternoon because we are going to see Santa. He seems really into Santa at the moment. Like, he knows who he is. If he sees a version of a Santa, he points and he says, Santa? And I'm like, yes. So we'll see how it goes. There may be some tears. We'll see how it goes. I feel like he'll be fine. And then until he gets to the point where the Santa's like, hello, he's going to be like, no, I don't know who you are. I don't know you, Santa. You're a big man with a beard. I'm not sure about you. So we'll see how he takes to Santa. But I'm sure he'll be fine. So, you know. But also, I've made myself a big bowl of porridge this morning. It's just that time of year, isn't it? And I feel like I'm all bugged up as well, but not with a cold. Like, I think the centre that I'm working in is air conditioner. There's something. It feels like central heating bunged upness. But what I done was I made myself some porridge, and past ALANNA, past self, had made like stewed apples, like the stuff you would put in an apple pie or an apple crumble, and I'd froze them. And this morning, present ALANNA was like, you fucking dancer, because that's exactly what I'm going to put on top of my porridge. I'm so pleased I've done it. So I've put a wee dod of that on the top. It's not going to help blood sugars, I have to admit, because there's quite a lot of sugar in them, but it's going to be like that warming cinnamony apple porridge, and I'm just like, yes, that is what I need today. It's drizzly, it's damp, I'm feeling pretty tired. So I'm really glad I made that, kept it. Anyway, I'm going to end this here because I do have to eat this, and then I need to start getting ready because Alan's mum and dad are going to bring Jack down like basically after he's had a nap. So once he gets here, we'll all head out and I'll take him to Santa. So I need to go get myself pulled together to see Santa, obviously. I need to put on a jumper or something like that, you know.
To look at. So I bought this because I thought...
Excuse me, I was just watching Michaela's Sephora haul, which actually I've just messaged her because I was like, she got the Milk Makeup bronzer that I always talk about, and I was like, tell me what size it is, because if it's the 5.7 gram one, that is the full size. She's got the full size one for free, and I just wondered because it did look like she got a really, really good set of freebies there from Sephora, and I'm not a Sephora shopper. I feel a little bit like, I'm never that fussed for Sephora. If I'm abroad, I go into Sephora and I can pick up things that I don't get here. I do get quite excited, but I think I need to start, I don't need to, but I should probably start perusing the UK website a bit more, because the more I see, they do Glossier on there as well and stuff, and I suppose you could get points on it. I've always just got Glossier from their own brand, so I suppose I should give them a little peruse again. Anyway, I have just curled my hair. I just wanted to show you because this is what it's like when I do it with a curling tong or straighteners. Like, it's an anal, what am I even talking about? It's a lot tighter curls, a lot tighter, right? But what I'll do, as I do have very straight hair, is I will spritz this and then I'll run my fingers through it and it starts to drop a little bit. And because I have like shorter layers on the top here, because some of these layers are really short, you can see here, that's where my kind of shortest layers are here, then it kind of helps that shag style that I've got going on, and I just feel it looks different from what I was talking about with the blow dry. That's all I'm trying to say, really. I'm going to stick on some makeup. I think I'm going to put on some of the Violet FR stuff again. I filmed a video with them yesterday and I have to say, expensive, but I am slightly impressed, annoyingly so. But today I'm going to keep it really minimal. I'm not going to put eyeshadow and all that on because A, I'm running late as always, and B, like, we're going to be out and about doing Santa and stuff, so I don't need to be super glam. I'm not really that fussed. So I am going to put on a nice red lip though, and I'm going to use one of the Violet FR ones because, yeah, I'm slightly impressed. Sorry, I know, because they're not a cheap brand, but if you've not already seen that video, then you know what I'm talking about. If it's already up, I'll stick it here. If it's not, subscribe and you will see it. Alright, so as I said, very minimalist, but this is the lipstick, or what do they call these? The Petal Bouche. And I have the shade, this is the new one, I want to say Cerise Desir or something. The really dark one, this one is like plummy, very, very dark and vampy. And I've just put a very slight shimmer of some Bodyography across the lid, but that is it. Otherwise just mascara and what have you. Tell a lie, I also put on a kind of berry toned blush, and again in this light it's going to look shit, but it is also the Violet FR, the Ayesa shade, which I've been ranting and raving about. What I am going to do, sorry my brushes are right next to you, you can probably hear them, is just blur this lip edge a little tiny bit, because I feel like it looks too perfected at the moment, and I just want it to have that slightly blurred edge. And I have to say, this is what I've noticed. I've only been wearing these for like 2 days now, but what I've noticed is that these are really, really good for achieving that blurred look. That almost, I want to say like Korean and Japanese beauty, I feel like they were the first to kind of do that, but now I know a lot of brands are doing it, and I feel like the Glossier G-suits lend themselves to that, but this just works a little bit better. However, I did mention as well, comfort, not the best comfort. It is a liquid lipstick at the end of the day, but I love the finish of it. It's like a very, very dark and vampy stain. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. I love the effect it gives. I love the look of it. It looks like that undone lipstick, but you clearly have a lipstick on. It's very, very dark, but also not patchy either. You know how sometimes liquid lipsticks go and they'd start to patch? But comfort, I'm not going to claim they're comfortable. No, I'm not going to claim that. But we'll get away with it for Christmas, and I want to wear a lipstick. And also you can see now that my hair is still very, very big and very curly, and I've just done the exact same as I did with the shark yesterday. A little bit of hairspray, and I tell a lie, on the top of my fringe here, like this area, I always spray that Want Body texture spray, and that's just to like lift this bit a little, but these bits are all still very, very curly, even with running my fingers through it. Sometimes I'll brush them out even, just to, you know, but as you can see, just works better with a curling tongue or whatever. If that's the look I'm going for, curls, I'm not using my shark for that. I'm using it for the blowout look, and I always use it to kind of flick my fringe out. But as I say, buy with caution. Now let's go and see Santa. Hey, so it's now evening. Jack is getting his bathies with his dad. Santa was good, but I have to say, he's got the cold now. It's seemed to get worse over the last 24 hours, and he was a wee bit like, I don't know who you are, Santa, but once he got a present in his sights, it was like, oh, well, that seems good. But yeah, a wee bit funny at the start, but then once we were in like the cafe having a coffee and stuff like that, he was livened up. He was absolutely fine, didn't want to fucking leave. But I am just taking 5 minutes to myself, because after that, when he came home, he said he'd throw all his dinner on the floor, just top quality toddler level kind of behaviour. Just everything, anything I put down to him. And you know that way you're just like, okay. Just like, fuck. But you have to remain so patient, and it's so hard. It's just, see, being a parent or a mother, oh my god, it's fucking tough work. And you just, I feel like now, right, I don't know if anybody else feels like this, I feel like because the majority of my patients, let's say I've got stores of patients, all go to Jack, because usually by about 9-10 o'clock in the morning I've asked them to stop doing something a good amount of times. Obviously for danger reasons, I don't just stop them doing things, but if I've said to them, oh, let's not do that, I can't have that, like, let's be careful, all that kind of stuff, and you reason with them and you try your hardest, and sometimes they don't really give a shit. And if you've been doing that and by 10 o'clock in the morning, as I say, you've already done that 100 times a day, it's tough, because I can only give him my patience, right? I can't like shout and bawl. He doesn't understand, right? He doesn't know, like, he's going to test me, you know what I mean? He just like thinks it's funny, and I'm like, it's not funny, but it's not fucking laughing, please stop it. But because of that, my patience for other human beings, like adults generally, other people in general, it's fucking thin. It's really thin. And I really struggle. See, when you've got people who are grown adults, and then you're just like, I can do it with him, but other human beings I struggle with, and I'm feeling a little like that tonight. I hope I'm not alone in that. I thought, well, just see, sometimes when you're a mum, probably a dad too, but when you're a mum, you're just like, do you know what? See if he's doing what I've asked him to do. Can you not do that too, please? I'm not talking about Alan, by the way. I'm just talking about in general in the moment. Just for lots of different things. I feel like my patience has become a bit thin with things. Oh, here come the cats. I lost my patience with a cat this afternoon because I just was like going to get out from under my feet because I'm trying to do things. I've already got him throwing stuff on the floor, and now you two are round about my ankles fanning about. Just get out my way. Oh my god. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. This has been a pretty short vlog, I think. I don't know, saying that, I blabbed a lot at the start. Can you hear her? What? But that's where I'm going to leave it, and we'll see you tomorrow, because we're going to go to the Christmas markets tomorrow. Don't know if it'll be up the very next day. Maybe there'll be a different vlog up tomorrow, but the next vlog will be the Christmas markets.